No, the Chaser's coverage of the pageantry has been cancelled because of restrictions placed on how footage of the event can be used.
The new restrictions were agreed to by the BBC and the royal family over Easter, and that's ended all the fun. Julian Morrow from the Chaser joins us now in Sydney. Julian Morrow, good morning. Good to talk to you.
Oh, very good to talk to you too.
So, how did it first come to your attention that this was going to come to a sticky pass?
Well, I actually got a bit of a kind of heads up about it over the Easter break when I got an email from Reuters, who we have nothing to do with, who kind of emailed me out of the blue saying, "We've heard that you might be doing a broadcast and the BBC's told us that you can't use our feed." And when I kind of got that sense, I thought, oh, well, clearly somebody here is trying to stymie this broadcast, and it looks like over the Easter break that's exactly what's happened by communications from the BBC and also Clarence House, which is Prince Charles's mob. And not only have they put new clauses in the ABC's contract to carry the feed for ABC One, which is the traditional coverage on Friday night, but they've also been warning off other broadcasters to prevent us from getting an alternative feed to provide some alternative commentary. So it's a royal checkmate, I think.
It certainly is. The king, or not yet the king, the prince has managed to put you in a corner there. But that's curious. I can understand the BBC, in conjunction with the prince and Clarence House, trying to protect their coverage. But then to go along and to try and warn off other broadcasters as well, we're almost coming up against restraint of trade, aren't we?
Well, I mean, it just seems to me that a monarchy shouldn't be able to set the conditions on which it's covered. They've tried to do that explicitly, but they've also done that by, I suppose, using their backroom muscle to contact people like Sky and ITV and all these other broadcasters from using their feed. So it does seem a little bit out of keeping with modern times, but then again, I suppose that's the monarchy for you.
As many critics have said. Well, look, what are you left with? I've got all these suggestions coming through on Twitter this morning. I'm sure you've seen them too overnight. That you should be doing it on the radio. People can then turn down the sound and listen to you. You could run a blog yourselves. Are you considering that?
Well, yeah, look, what we had planned was very televisual, and trying to repackage it into a radio broadcast wouldn't work. And to be honest, I mean, we really don't want to ambush the ABC and ABC TV, who've been very supportive throughout this process. So, we've tried our best to make the live alternative TV commentary work. That isn't going to happen, so I think we'll just stay at home and toast the Queen.
Do you know if this has caused ongoing bad blood between the ABC and the BBC now when it comes to the provision of footage, because we do take a fair bit from that organisation?
Look, put it this way, I'd have some stories on standby for News Breakfast tomorrow if I were you. No, look, I think it's fine. I'm sure this will blow over.
So you've done this to us as well, have you, mate? Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
All right, well, look, what has the Chaser got planned next? What's in the offing for you guys?
We've got 2 or 3 new series which we're hoping to get cancelled by various networks over the next 6 months, and we're pretty confident at this rate, so not sure, I suppose, is the answer at this stage.
Yeah, I'll look forward to those cancellations. We'll no doubt talk again.
Yeah, I'll be here.
On that cold balcony. Julian Morrow, good to talk to you. Thanks so much.
Thanks, guys.